Alright, we're back with DKC Tropical Freeze, and this is going to be the last video. Unfortunately, because of how the game doesn't let you do the secret levels before you beat the game, we're going to start with the final boss, and most definitely I did not just record for 30 minutes trying to beat this boss before I stopped, because this boss is not difficult at all and I kept dying. No, that definitely did not happen. So, how about we do a bit better this time with Lord Frederick? Because this is not a difficult boss by any means. So, why is his throne down here? Also, for some reason he has a horn that makes him bigger. Alright. So, this boss fight basically shows everything that I think is wrong with this game's bosses. Unless you do it just right, the fight goes on for fucking forever. That was an example of doing it completely right, by the way. Because you can at most get 3 hits per cycle, and I believe, like all the other bosses, it's 9 hits to kill him. So the fact that happened is actually pretty nice. Now if I could do it 2 more times like that, this boss would be over and I wouldn't have to complain about how long and stupid it is. Also, it really fucking sucks when you die, because this boss is not difficult at all. Oh, now it begins, me dying. Okay. Penguin, please give me health. Damn you. Alright. Get every hit in properly. 1. 2. 3. No. Shit. And this fight is going to take at least a minute longer. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Penguins will give me strength. I'm not even going to bother playing around here. I'm just going to dodge these things with the riskiest possible idea I have, which is doing that. It's not particularly risky as long as I have Dixie, but you know. Alright, you do your dodgy. Get confused. Take damage from me. Let me kill your penguin-shaped bananas. They give me strength. Alright. 3rd phase. Alright. With Dixie, these moves are not even a threat. Okay, time to dodge more icy dragons. Now, if I can get my full 3 hits in, here we don't get to see his last attack, which involves more of ice dragons, but this time of the vertical swords. So let's hope I don't have to see them, because I would really rather get this boss fight done with already. Alright. I'm at full health, don't need to care. Alright, just get it done. No! No! Okay, I got 1. That's not nearly good enough, but whatever. Alright, here comes dragon-shaped bananas. Don't know why they're bananas now, but... Okay, I still have an opportunity. Yes, one more. No! Not a cycle of this shit. Yes, I am going to keep playing it like this. I'm going to dodge it exactly like that. It's not even that bad. Why am I talking about it like it's hard? It really isn't. Like, really though, I feel like this boss fight showcases pretty well why I don't think too highly of the bosses of the game. They take entirely too long. That's basically all there is to it, but... Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, boss fights in this game take way too long. Like, make a difficult boss that you can steamroll quickly, but make it hard to actually steamroll it quickly. Because this game doesn't really offer too many options like that. Also, I like how he doesn't really even die. He just loses the giant horn of winter. Or now it's spring, I guess. Or summer. Also, it gives you magical silver surfing abilities. That's fine, I guess. Well, that's the game. Minus the fact that it so isn't. Considering that there's still 3 more secret levels to go. And we'll be tackling those as soon as the credits roll. As usual, I think I should be putting out my thoughts here about the game. I mean, normally credits come at the end of the game, so... But anyways... What do I think about this game? I think it's an excellent Donkey Kong Country game. And I would definitely want to see a sequel on the Switch. I'm almost predicting it as more likely that we'll get a port of it. But anyways... the only reason I wouldn't put this game above Donkey Kong Country 2, which I would consider to be the best of the series, is because the bosses. I already talked about it before, but the original games had bosses that were generally quick to beat. The only exception being usually K. Rool, but even those fights were pretty action-packed. Where this is just kind of waiting and then you hope you nail him. And yeah, I'm not a fan of bosses that just where you wait around to be able to abuse their weak spots and then you abuse their weak spots. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't have much else to say. I think the game is insanely good. The music is just... I don't know. Orgasm-tastic, is that a word? It's a word now. Like... Oh, David Wise, please. Please touch my ears more. Yeah. Again, nothing else to add here. The shiny gold medals is something I never actually got, because those would take a lot of time for me to practice to get good at each level for those, because those are intense, and I appreciate that. I appreciate having difficult things as optional things you can do. Then there's of course hard mode, but we don't talk about hard mode because not sure if I ever did that. Probably. Maybe. What does this game really even need for localization though? I'm not really sure. Considering this is an English game to begin with, so I guess... No, there's Nintendo of Europe coming by. So no, they just have localization for games in the places they were made for. Well, okay, that's not entirely fair because in Europe there are multiple languages the game is probably released. Also, am I actually hearing that song now? I forgot it's actually in the credits. Yeah, credits. Not credits or anything. Credits. Yeah, I have nothing else to add to that. So I'm just gonna enjoy this music. Or not, it's over. Well, and there's the last present for no real reason. I do miss when Cranky was someone that made snaggy quips about things to you, and then when you didn't beat the game 100%, he told you're a piece of shit and you shouldn't touch video games ever again. I liked that Cranky a lot. I mean, it's fine he's a playable character, but I still wish we had that. Anyways, that aside, let's go tackle the last 3 levels. I can speak, I swear. Okay, so I have about 10 minutes per level. I hope I don't go too quickly, because that's always a possibility when it comes to difficult levels. I might just accidentally be extremely good for no reason. Okay, so we're stuck starting with Levitation Station. I don't know, the extra levels are always kind of weird here. You have to beat the first level to unlock the other 2, and then there's no real payoff to doing the other 2 levels. Alright, so I think I remember this level being actually pretty difficult. Yeah. I like how I barely even lived that. The level has barely started, and I'm already almost dying. Alright. Right. It's collect all the bananas section before die. I couldn't quite do it, but that's not really a big deal, is it? I can only imagine how much harder this, again, even this level would be if I didn't have Dixie right now. Alright. Okay. I vaguely remember this section. Not really. I do remember the section in a different level where you climb up the plants as they're being minced apart in the 5th world. But I don't really remember this specific example. Alright. Nothing is threatening me. Just skip a bit of shit. Almost die because of it. Alright. Yep. I did take a stupid hit, so that could lead me to losing Dixie at any moment. Also, like the K levels, these ones don't actually feature checkpoints and I'm dead. Brilliant. Yeah, these levels don't have checkpoints either, so that makes them potentially very difficult to complete. I mean, the more likely scenario is that you somehow just channel your inner legend and beat them. So I wonder if it's even necessary to wait here. I mean, I know the game likes you to think it is, but I'm gonna be nearly as sure. I don't really see anything where you could stand on before the blocks appear, so maybe not. And this is just easy stuff that I don't really see how you'd screw up. I like how there's just random collectibles floating up, trying to tell you how to live your life. Apparently doing, if you want them, because you totally don't have 999 coins by now, you have to make a bit of an extra effort, and I already took a hit, that's bad. And it was not exactly the smartest hit either. Okay, just take it easy. No need to rush, honestly. Okay, in this next section I think it's kind of smart probably to be rushing a bit. Actually, I think this section just kind of naturally lines up if you don't float with Dixie. So Dixie is actually kind of a negative thing there. Also, I sure did beat that on my second try. That's not good. What am I going to do about this video if it's less than 40 minutes? I have no idea. Clearly I'll just slow the footage down. But alright, so beating that level does this. Not really sure why. And that allows me to access 2 more levels. First we have Rocket Rails, which I think is actually both a rocket level and a minecart level. Just based on the name alone, that kind of indicates that, but also the fact that that's probably what it is, just from my memory. Okay, nah, that was almost bad. I haven't really seen anything specifically distinctive about this level yet that would make it stand out, so I'm still holding out on that. Also, based on the fact that it's not giving me monkeys to play with, that is very possibly an indication of something. Also, going fast might not always be the most option. Do I want to collect these bananas for some reason? No, bananas are bad for you. And then, yeah. Also, this happy music does not fit this level at all, because as we all know, minecarting levels are known to be the devil. Okay, that was conveniently simple. I'd rather not get hit by this guy. The only way to kill him is to stun him, and then he loses his purpose of life. Also, I saw in the background a golden fish. I for one support golden fish. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, so this is kind of like a triple gimmick. I don't know what really the gimmick here is, like for the normal land sections, but that's how I worded it, so... Okay, I expect this level to take the vast majority of this video, because it has a rocket section in... Oh. Oh. Is that so? But I wanted that to last. Oh! I didn't even originally mean to jump there, but then I went for it and I didn't get the high jump and then I was dead. Well, my prediction is coming true. This level is already a bigger challenge than the previous level was, so... Okay. Okay, how about we do this right this time? This section seemed unnecessarily easy though, so not too worried here. That was almost a near thing that killed me. There we go. No need to stop here. Alright, I would prefer not to take a hit in this section. Not that I think it actually affected anything in my life, but also since it's there, might as well get it. Right. Ooh, that jump was a bit too close for my taste. Okay, so just play it safe here. Preferably risk everything trying to get all of those. Oh, that was all the puzzle pieces. Is this the first level I've gotten all of them in? Is my next question. Also, I regret the fact that I don't have Dixie anymore, because this level is actually more difficult when you're not riding. Alright. Make sure that these jumps work. Okay. Okay, they do turn around. I'm not sure if I want to drop down there to, well, to get the banana sur, but I think I might want to just do it like this. Are we done? No. The game is actually requiring you to roll. Roll jumps. Oh. Alright. Alright. That was a bit nerve-wracking, but also not particularly difficult in the end. The ending was a bit rough with just DK. And that closes that for some unspecified reason. And that leaves me with only one level. Crazy Clouds. Will this level challenge me to my utmost limits? The most difficult level, actually, now that I look at it, I immediately remember what this level is, and this level is actually kind of difficult. And that's exactly why I'm going to do it DK only. I forgot. I remember falling to that trap in the past. Because, that's how I roll. I remember that trap because it just works. Okay. That was just all me. Not even the difficulty of the level, just me. Alright, then wait for a second. And go. Okay, for a moment I was a bit worried there. Yeah, take those delicious hits early on to the level. I'm not sure if you can even get there without DKC. I'm not sure what I expected to happen. Yeah. But yeah, DKC would probably make this level extremely easy, honestly. Wow, good. Good job, me. Like, if I could just take my time here, I'll probably get some decent results here. But the level doesn't really want you to take your time, all things considered. Considering there's like, this one platform is where you're allowed to stand on. Everything else just breaks underneath you. Alright, easy every time. Are you health? You might still be health. A puzzle piece, but that's like... That was like the easiest pattern to get. Okay, there's the health. Not that I needed health, but... Okay. Well, if I didn't... Oh my god, why? Why? If I needed health, that's where I would get it, so that's at least good insurance to have. I forgot because I'm bloody rushing. Really should stop doing that. Okay, wait. Do. Should have rolled there for max safety, but I like to live my life dangerously. Also, that looks like a good speed trick. Oh! Oh! Is that so? Okay, actually, I see how you get there. I'm not sure why I was even trying to go for it or anything, but sure was. I mean, since it is the last level, I might want to try to get all the puzzle pieces. I'm not even sure if that really saves time, but at least in theory it's a bit harder than doing it the normal way. Okay, so let this thing go up. Yeah, that's how we do. That's always a bit scary. Okay, flawless, no damage so far. Just skip that shit. Actually, skip everything. I feel like there's at some point on one of these is, yeah, there it is. I knew there was one like that, just didn't remember where, when, or why. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get the high jump. Alright, my perfectly good run was ended, and then I did that. Alright then, yeah, that went well. Definitely harder than the first two levels in this place. You can totally save time there by not even waiting for the platform to fall and just jumping down there yourself. Not sure why I'm making note of that, but that's definitely something you would like to do if you wanted to go fast in any of the levels. Specifically this one, I don't know if going down there in this level would make you faster in any other level. So, yay. I can imagine this level being pretty tough on hard mode, where you're not allowed to take a single hit. And I'm not totally sure about but I think you might also have to go DK only. I would say that's probably something that would be slightly difficult to do. Alright. Did I get this far? Yes, I did, because this is where I died. Yep. I can feel the ending coming. Also, this level is Owls. Yes. Oh, what is this? I'm having some kind of a flashback here. Is that? I'm thinking. Is that I have a vague recollection that that's a thing. Oh wow. And it's kind of janky. Like, if you do it wrong, you die really easily and it doesn't necessarily feel justified. Like there, I don't think I did anything particularly wrong other than getting hit by the block, which is fair enough, my mistake. Also, that was definitely not helping. Like, okay, yeah, so fair enough on me being the fault at getting hit by the spike block. But I feel like, because the blocks are kind of solid platforms in the end, that they kill your momentum really easily. And if they kill your momentum, you're not going to catch up on your ride. I think that's probably what I'm remembering, because I remember it being kind of jank. And that would definitely explain why it's such. Which basically means that you're just flat out not allowed to get hit there. Like, if you get hit, you're dead. Bad luck, Bob. Try again. Well, now that I've done all this once, it's all easy to me. Totally easy. Alright. Oh. But on the plus side, I'm almost certain that after the rocket ride, the level is actually over. Yeah, your momentum is really strange there. Yeah, okay. I think I saw the rockets actually coming off of the thing there at the end, and they just turned into the upward ones. That looked really weird, and you know what else looked weird? Me being an incompetent little shit. Okay. How about I just focus on getting there this time? Nothing fancy, just get to the end of the level, then do it flawlessly, and then we can be basically done with the game. Also, I like how this level has more difficult things involving rockets than the previous level, which was had rockets in its name. I like that part. Okay. Also weird that they would give you more health there. It's not like it's that hard to avoid damage. Like, what is this? Not the final level? Though, to be fair, most of the difficulty in this level comes from something that's not losing health. Right, bounce, bounce. Here we go. Dodge, go up, dodge, dodge again. Didn't actually get it, but I don't care. Game's done. Boom. Too early. Damn. I have new figurines in shop, I guess. I guess. I don't remember if there's anything after beating the last level though. Other than this thing closing. Alright, that just unlocks that. My favorite. So I'm actually going to really quick quit the game and switch to my completed file. Minus the shiny golds, which are bloody impossible. I would like to get them someday, but that's something I'm not willing to be doing at the present. According to the game, I only missed 6% of the completion by not getting the remaining puzzle pieces, which is kind of surprising. I did miss a lot of them, I feel like. Maybe they don't count in percentage, and you can beat the game 100% without them, and when you get all of them, it immediately bumps you up with 6%. Yeah, you can see that I probably got all the shiny gold medals up until 1-2. Wow. Also, yeah, I never beat hard mode completely. Gotcha. Let me switch to there's one more thing I want to check. And well, since I'm already on this file, I might as well do it here. I want to check. I should be able to look at the replays or something, the high score tables at least. I think the game does have, for those high scores, it does have like time attack, online leaderboards, right? So this, yeah, there is a replay possibility. So what is the record on the final boss? Those... Do these still exist? Yeah, 229. Huh. So I guess the fast kill thing that I thought that existed doesn't actually exist. Because I was almost certain that it did. I talked about it originally. I remember there was a way to kill the final boss by having him fall into lava, which is really weird because I still don't see that. So just for the sake of it, I'm going to end this by showing the final boss again, but I sure as hell am not beating the thing, so we just get to see someone else play this game with max swag strats. Actually, I'm surprised that the time limit is even that high, but then again, that is for regular gold and not shiny gold. Yeah, that's pretty simple, alright. Maybe 258 isn't that bad after all, considering the first cycle well, the first cycle took like 40 seconds, but the later cycles contain all this garbage, so it does get a bit slower. I'm pretty... I like how I'm saying... I was going to say that I predict that he's going to get 2:30, even though I should already know what that time is, considering I should have seen it. So, there's that. They do use Cranky. I'm not sure how that if that actually makes it easier to get hits in. That's what I thought, but his helm at least still hit me. Maybe his ass wouldn't. Oh well. And yeah, I think my prediction is going to be pretty accurate here. Even though my prediction should not even be a prediction, so... Again, wow. So yeah, with that, this project is entirely done. I don't think I'm ever going to be doing like extra videos of me getting the shiny gold medals or anything, because it's not going to be a record anyways. Yeah, so this is done. Next up, well, on Friday I'm going to start Metroid 2. Or rather, I guess it's not Metroid 2 now, it's just Metroid Samus Returns. So, that's going to start on Friday. And I've kind of made a decision to make that the main game, even though it's a shorter one. So it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and whatchamacallit day. So that's going to be a change. So Thursday is probably going to be the third Dark Souls video and all that. But with that, Donkey Kong is done. Bye.